A suspicious death in the southwest has now been deemed Calgary's 7th homicide of 2015. At approximately 2:30 a.m., Wednesday, March 25th, 2015, police were called to the 8800 block of Canada Olympic Drive Southwest. This was in relation to reports of a body found on scene. Upon arrival, a man was found deceased and identified as Mohameddek Ali MOHAMUD, 25 years of age, of Calgary. The cause of death is not being released at this time. Investigators believe that this was a targeted attack and not random. Anyone who may have seen Mohammed or know about his whereabouts in the hours leading up to this discovery, in particular between 11 p.m. on Tuesday, March 24th and 2:30 a.m. on Wednesday, March 25th, is asked to contact police at 403-266-1234 or Crime Stoppers. This time I'll open up to questions.
When we spoke to family friends earlier this week, they said that Mohammed had taken a phone call just before he disappeared. Are you aware of that phone call, and has that led you any closer to finding out who's responsible for this?
At this time, I'm unable to comment on that. Investigators are still working and following up any possible avenues or leads.
Can you say whether or not Mohammed was killed at the site where he was found, or if his body was placed there after he was murdered?
In this particular incident, investigators are still trying to piece that together. However, generally speaking, in violent attacks or homicides, there is always the possibility that there is more than one scene.
Is he known to police?
I can't comment on that due to he's a victim of a homicide.
Are you investigating any other scenes?
Not at this time.
How's the family doing?
Well, the family's obviously devastated. We've been in touch with them. It's a tragic event, and of course they're in shock. That takes time, and we will continue to work with the family as this investigation progresses.
It's another Calgary death in the Somali community. Is that something that the police are looking into?
Yes, we're obviously aware of that. However, any death in Calgary, Calgary Police has great concerns. We'll put all our resources, whatever we can, to bring justice not only for the victim and the families, despite age, race, ethnic background, or any other factor.
So do you believe this incident is connected to any others?
Not at this time.
Is there something about Mr. Mohammed, his previous background, his interactions with the police, that might lead you to believe that he was, is that what leads you to believe he was targeted?
Again, I can't get into specifics, but we do believe at this time, due to the circumstance, that it was not a random attack.
Can you comment any more about the scene? Was there a sign of a struggle? Was it violent? Were there, just trying to get a sense of what that passerby on Wednesday morning would have come across?
Right, and unfortunately, I mean, the manner is homicide in relation to the cause and the details of the scene, again, early in the investigation, and we just can't disclose that information. You mentioned the citizen. Obviously, this citizen who discovered the body was quite surprised, shocked. He is the one who contacted the police and EMS. He has been interviewed, he has been cooperative, and he is not a suspect in this matter.
Has any other people come forward to help out with this investigation?
Specifically,
Just general people?
in general, we did ask a plea to the public a few days ago, and since that time we have received some tips. Those tips are being followed up by investigators currently, and again we'd like to make another request to the public for their assistance in this matter. Again, we've been able to narrow the time down a little bit from March 24th from 11 p.m. to the 25th at 2:30 a.m. when the body was discovered. And anyone who resides or was in the area again of COP, north end of 85th Street, who's seen, heard anything that may be suspicious, to please give us a call. And Many times also, people think their information may be insignificant, but it might be a piece that we're looking for. So.
That particular spot, the end of 85th Street by COP, is a place that's notorious for drug transactions to take place. I live across the street from it.
Okay.
Is that playing a part? Is that something you're looking at playing a part in this?
Well, I'm not aware of that, and it certainly is an area where there's green space, treed area where people commonly jog, walk their dog, have a view of the city, but I'm aware of any issues with criminal activity at that point.
You're not investigating that as being part of it, that this might have been a drug transaction taking place?
No.
Is there any reason why he was in that area?
That is still yet to be determined.
Is there any security camera footage in that area to help you guys out?
You know, I can't speak to exact locations, but investigators, again, any homicide investigation, that is part of our routine task, is trying to extract any video surveillance from the area. Investigators have been able to do that, and that will be reviewed, and hopefully that will assist us with this investigation.
So there is video evidence from the area?
Well, until it's reviewed, we don't know if it's evidence, but we will be reviewing whatever we can.
And was there any tire track marks that were suspicious in that area?
I can't really comment on that, and again, just in general speaking, it's very difficult. The citizen who was there was driving a vehicle. He was not on foot, to my knowledge, but in his vehicle driving that area. Emergency vehicle traffic in there after the call came in, so it's a difficult one.
I'm not sure if you're able to confirm or not whether or not the passerby found him alive and then he was later found deceased by emergency responders.
No. When the citizen discovered the body, police and EMS were immediately called, and it was quite evident that the victim had already been deceased.
Any indication how long he'd been deceased?
No. However, investigators have been able to track his whereabouts up to 11 p.m. on the 24th, so obviously that does give us a window of approximately 3.5 hours.
Where was he before where was he at the last time you can track him down? Was he at home in Montgomery?
And I can't comment on that just due to the investigative details.